31st of July, 2023. We've just gotten off of 575, Georgia Highway 5. And we were going north. We're going to Amicalola State Park today. And then continue on across. I hope to get to five fish in the water in Lanier today. Well, we'll try to get the Osmo in the creek at Amicalola. And just see how things work out. As far as I know, I have never been here. Pretty little street. Into the sun we go, of course. In a mile we turn left on Canton Road. I guess that would be, not sure what that'd be, we'll have to see. A lot of these little stop signs like this, the police will sit off on the side and watch and make sure you come to a full stop. County police are real bad about that at these four ways, at these sort of semi-rural roads. They got to make the bucks to get your money. Tax isn't enough. They got to take all your money if they can get it, or every dollar they can get out of you. Government does not want you to have any money left when you pass away to leave your children. Not good video.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Canton Road.
Hopefully it'll get better shortly, but I did want to get a full video from 575 Georgia 5 over to Amicalola.
Take the next left onto Canton Road.
This may be 5. Probably is. Oh, 5. Probably going to take us right through Jasper, be my guess. And then we'd go out on 186 or Georgia 60. I'm guessing. Let's see how.
Mile, turn right onto Highway 53 East.
Oh, no, turn right on 53. Okay, I know where we are. I didn't know where we were. Well, we've already got to Highway 53. Taking us through Tate. We could have turned right there. Come up by the railroad track. That's what the guy behind us did. Why didn't you show us that way?
Highway 53 East.
She could be messing with us this morning. She's really good at messing with folks. She will send you off into a swamp
for 8 miles.
full of alligators, snakes, all kind of stuff. This girl is a trickstress of the first order. I'm not sure if this is the first day of school up here or not. I'm not sure if that's a law behind us or not. And one of those black Dodges are dark. big canoe. Where's she going to have us turning left at? The Tate house is right down here on the right. And like I said, we've got 53, but we don't have directions to Amicalola from 575, so we'll do this. This will be Amicalola from 575. Now, the Tate house is pink marble. I know it's an event place, but it could be bed and breakfast too. I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, I know, right into the sun. I hate it. These cameras need a shield over top of them, like a baseball hat has. Bamboo over there. We'll be turning north in about 7 miles. That'll have the sun better for us. It says turn left. It's on Through Tate Highway. Be coming up, going through Marble Hill. We could stop at this little creek and get, if there's not anybody there, there was somebody camping there last time, the other day, and get video in this little creek with the Osmo. We may do that. I'll say it's 8 o'clock. Low to mid 70s. We've got all day to get back over to Athens, Arcade, Winder area. Come by here, a lot of times those mountains to the right are covered in marble dust. It's beautiful. It looks like snow covered. It looks like it's covered in snow. We have a bumper truck, so yeah, and a car. We will turn in at that creek. I don't know if we'll get out and do any underwater video or not. I do want to try to get the 5 fish in the water at Lanier. Sign back there. I hadn't seen a subdivision. I wonder if it, you know, I bet it turns off to the right up here somewhere. We used to come through here. I started cutting through here about 20-something years ago. There was a restaurant right there. That little house there on the left was a restaurant. You could come through here and not have anybody on your boat. That has all changed. That little building there is marble. I'd like to have that little building. right here. Get these people off of our bumper. Let them get on down the road. Oh wait, that ain't it. We haven't got to the bridge yet. The sun visor down. I couldn't tell quite where we were at. I should have known as many times as I've been through here. I want to turn right at this road and see where it goes. Follow this creek down a little bit, see where it ends up. Always have to be careful, make sure the chain is not up or the cable's not up here. I guess we'll walk down there. We may put it in the creek. Okay, we're back. We came out of the creek. I don't know what kind of video we'll have. I do know we got some fish in it. We'll just have to see once we get it to the computer. Like I said, I like to do a lot of video, and then if it's not any good, I'll just delete it. That's the beauty of digital stuff and memory cards. You don't have film that you've ruined and you've got to throw away and you bought, you got to develop and all this stuff, and you can see it instantly. So our assistant is saying we need to turn in 3.3 miles on Through Tate. I don't know if that's going to be at Big Canoe or not. I don't remember how far Big Canoe is. We'll find out though. I've got a feeling this is going to be a side road that we do not have. But we'll see. Actually, it looks like it is there at Big Canoe, looking down at the map. That being the case, we may be able, there's a campsite we might be able to stop at and check out. There again, we got all day to get back over to the Athens Arcade winder area, so and like I said, we have 53, but we do not have directions to Amicalola from 575. Driving a little bit faster than normal because, you know, we do have this video, and I think we do have the video going to or through to Big Canoe. Absolutely gorgeous creek up here on the left. It could be the same one we just came out of, just downstream, but this would be upstream. But we used to drive up here. Somebody bought one of the lots and built a house on it, but there's a development, a road put in, and it's just like a mountain road up and down the hills. Very hard to get to. Didn't have water. I don't know if they ever put water in or not. I mean, somebody spent the money to cut the roads and pave them. And there's a little subdivision before you get to that other part. We need to go back in it again one day. I don't think I have video of it, but there again, it won't be today. We've got a lot to do and a fair amount of ground to cover. Unless I want to get in Amicalola, it's been years since I've been in Amicalola. I do need to get this state park. If I'm not mistaken, 30 years? That little gas station there used to have food. I don't know if they still do or not. It never was overwhelmingly good, but it was biscuits and hamburgers anyway. Into the settings on the GoPro and the Osmo both. You know, for the Osmo, better for the best underwater settings, and for the GoPro, best low light settings. But we just haven't gotten that detailed. There's so much to learn with all of this stuff, and that doesn't even count the downloading and editing and all this other stuff. There's just a ton of stuff to learn. And like most of my technology, I learn what I need. It's like, it's got, oh, we're going around a roundabout. Most of the technology I need, like Photoshop, I learn what I use, and then, you know, the program will do so much more, but I don't use it, so I learn it. If I don't use it in a couple of weeks, I've forgotten it. Okay, here we go. Big canoe. Canoe. Okay, stay on this for 8 miles. It'll probably dead end into 136. Yep, 8 miles. We'll turn right on 136. Trees down from the storm 2 weeks, or a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. There was a mess up here, all the way across North Georgia. Over in Oconee County, the power was out for days for some people. Different color on a Jeep Cherokee, wasn't it? I don't know that that was a factory color. Takes us through over to the steel bridge, I think. Now we're running the speed limit. We've got a bumper car pushing. Big Canoe or whatever that is. I guess that's Big Canoe there, yeah. That may be the main entrance. I know nothing about Big Canoe, except it's not a cheap place to live. I don't guess I've ever even been in there. My brother's done some work in there, but I've as far as I know, I've never been in there. I've never really had a desire to go in there. I assume there's probably a lake. I know there's a golf course back here. We came past it, but probably a lake, trails, probably all. It's probably very nice. I just don't need it. So I'm looking for a lot I can put a tiny home on, subdivide, put a couple of tiny homes on. Northwest Georgia, Southeast Tennessee, West Carolina, Southeast Georgia along the coast, possibly Northwest Carolina, South Carolina, but not likely. Out of Amicalola, whether it's a creek or a river. I've seen signs say Amicalola River, I've seen signs that say Amicalola Creek. If somebody knows for sure, I wouldn't mind them letting me know. This land, I'm not sure where the boundaries are and everything. It's the Dawson National Forest. There's a Dawson Wildlife Management Area, and the city of Atlanta has a huge tract that they bought years ago when they were talking about building an airport north of Atlanta. The city of Atlanta didn't want to be left out of that. Want that revenue going somewhere else. It might be taxed in the county, but they'd still get the profits on all the businesses and licensing and everything else. Now this is that little campsite. Here we go. Hunting license, fishing license, or lands pass required on this property. We have a complimentary Georgia sportsman's license, which gives us that land pass. What is that down there? A crow, a buzzard, or a turkey running down there on the left? Now these are campsites. They're primitive. There's no water. There's no electricity. And there again, I don't know if this is Amicalola Creek, Amicalola River, but we're going to get in it. We're going to get in it. What do y'all think about that? What does that sign say? West Fork of Amicalola Creek. I guess that goes there. See, a lot of these signs aren't very clear. Does that path go to the West Fork, or is this the West Fork? Okay. Let's turn this off and get in that, whatever it is. I'm sure this will go downstream past the steel bridge. You could put a canoe in here and go down. Let's turn this off. Okay, heading back out. We didn't get in the creek here. We get sidetracked. I don't know if that fellow over there spent the night or just came this morning to enjoy the creek or what his story is, but we will not disturb him. This could be dangerous coming out of here. These people fly down these roads. There's a path down that side over there. I wish I'd known that. I'd have gone over there. But anyway, that'll be it next time. Y'all would have liked to see what that looked like going into those pipes. Okay, our assistant says we're only 10 minutes away. I don't think that's right. Campground. I didn't know there was a campground back there. Whew, I had to sneeze. Excuse me. These sneezes have got where they come up on me fast. Yeah, and I guess there's some couple of roads here, wildlife management area. We need to explore this more. See where the boundary of Dawson Wildlife Management Area, Dawson Forest Wildlife Management Area is, and so we'll know for sure if we're on private property or management property. We need to stay off of private property. That's private property. It's got a gate across it there in the mailbox. Yeah, and see, a lot of times you don't know. You know, the private property in the national forest and the wildlife management areas, you know, they just got a little section cut out private property and you can get on it before you realize it. This is one of those state parks that our friends of Georgia State Parks Pass doesn't get us in. Stone Mountain is one of them. Jekyll Island is one of them. A lot of people don't realize Jekyll Island's a state park. It's just managed. They've got a concessionaire manager. They've hired it out to, so stuff and benefits you get from the state on your parks pass do not apply. And that's like federal too. The Everglades is privately managed, and so the campsite there you have to pay regular price. You know, if we were if it was just a federal site, normal federal site, we'd get campsites for half price because of our America the Beautiful Pass. Hey, this is 136. It's going to go across Burnt Mountain. 136 must do some crazy turns coming through Dawson. Because I've said 136 across Burnt Mountain, and then I corrected it and said it wasn't, and now I'm thinking it is. This may wrap up our video from I-5 or from Georgia 575 over to Amicalola. It says 6 minutes. We're going to come up and turn left in about a mile. And I know that's the way to Amicalola, but I thought it was further than what it apparently is. I would have gone there sooner. I thought it was about 10 to 15 miles. We'll come out of that and we'll, take 136 back to Gainesville, then try to catch 53 and come out. We'll have to do something a little bit different. We'll have to go down through Dawson we'll have to go down and catch 53 sooner, because we want to, when we cross at Lake Lanier, we want to turn into a park, federal park on 53. Try to get the underwater drone, the fly fish in the water. Yeah, Georgia 136 across Burnt Mountain is a very nice drive. I've got it even in the snow. It wasn't a deep snow, but it was a snow. It would have been a lot more, but I went through sort of late that morning. Now this used to be a pumpkin patch here. It says sunflower field. I don't see any sunflowers out there. Yeah, but out there on the left they'll have pumpkins, or they have. See anything of them today. Looks like they're getting ready to plant something, or just have planted something, but it'd be too late for pumpkins. Something's coming up out there. They may have planted sunflowers. They may have it irrigated, and so for the fall, before the frost, they may have a sunflower festival. It says 7/10 of a mile. That's some nice bottomland over there. That's nice brownish dirt, not plain old Georgia clay. Of course, Georgia clay grows stuff pretty well in itself. This is Georgia 183. Fort Mountain State Park to the left. We have been through Fort Mountain. Amicalola State Park here to the right. East, Georgia 52. We've been on 52. Amicalola Falls, 2 miles. It says 1.5 miles, turn left. I think 52 will come out of Chatsworth, or maybe 25, or 25 and 52 may come out of Chatsworth. East 52. We could go back 52, but then we've missed Lake Lanier though. is, it's closed. I bet they'll be open in the fall. These roads get busy in the fall. These people get by because we've got to put our hang tag up. Okay, somebody at the gate. We've got our hang tag on. Oh, we got a different gate. Look at the line to get in. You got to lean through the other side of your window. What's up with this? Look, whatever that building is, it's big and new. They still got the Jiffy Johns out there. Just something else for the state to charge you more money. Won't surprise me if this hang tag doesn't work here. And if it doesn't, we're not going to go in.